So apparently Ultraviolet is a cloud-based digital media format that you watch through Flickster, which apparently Warner Brothers owns. So you know how you'd get like a digital copy and you would just install it through like iTunes?
Yeah.
Ultraviolet is through Flickster, which Warner owns, so that makes me think that only Warner Brothers movies are going to be...
Like Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, Horrible Bosses, Harry Potter, and then eventually Dark Knight Rises when that comes out. I guarantee you they'll... The Batwing! The Batwing is in the new... see how well that happened that time? There was no silliness?
This is great.
We've got Rogue Brewery.
The American Amber Ale.
American Amber Ale. You notice it's very patriotic. This guy looks tired on the front.
He's a worker. He works hard. So he ends the day with a mug of beer and holds his fist high. Because he's proud to be an American.
Because he's proud to be black, apparently.
Oh, yeah. The mixed signals there.
Hoppy.
Wait, you had some?
No, I burped.
Oh. I was like, we didn't even touch bottles. Hoppy.
I'm really getting his hops.
I mean... I'm getting like a really crisp aftertaste.
It's literally just all hops. I'm just kind of bored with it.
Yeah, there's not really anything too exciting about this one.
No. In the way that I feel like the coconut beer, I didn't want to drink that because there was too much flavor. This one, I don't want to finish it because it's just kind of like, it's beer. By the way, as an aside, always, as best you can, drink local brews. So for us, that would be Four Peaks. Nimbus over in Tucson. Not super local, but still within state. In a state like California, where I'm from, you've got a ton of breweries. So drinking local is more like around like where you live.
Having said that, if you can't drink a local brewery, a microbrewery that is kind of gaining
a mid-level, like, you know, to be honest, Sam Adams is a mid-level brewery. They own like 1% of the beer market,
very small,
2%, something
very
like
small
that.
portion of the market, but yet they get their beer out there.
Yeah, everyone has Sam Adams on tap.
Yes, Full Sail, which is my favorite brewery. I recommend all their beers,
especially
the Full Sail LTD. I have to say that there's a different LTD for every season. Late August through October. It'll probably go till like November. Their LTD is a blue color. And it's a pale ale. But it's a micro brew, handcrafted pale ale. So you get a lot of flavors that you normally don't get in a regular pale ale. Yeah. And so it goes down really smooth. Now, over the summer, they have an LTD, which is a gold color. And it's, I want to say, malt and dark. Almost a third of the way towards the dark side. And that's just as good as well. Literally, they put out their LTDs, which is a limited edition series, in accordance to the season. They also make sessions, which we were discussing earlier. It's the stubby 11.5 ounce bottles.
You can get a 12-pack of sessions for, I think it's like 8. Yeah, I wanted to say 8, but I don't want to undersell Full Sail.
But they are great. Sessions Red, which I think is the lager.
It's the standard.
And then there's the black.
The red label is a great everyday beer.
Full Sail's regular pale ale is a great beer that isn't
do this for us.
Too heavy on you. So you can go through a whole 6-pack, get a very good buzz, but you're not gonna feel like shit in the morning because it's light on your system. It's flavorful. It's happy to be here.
It exists to make you feel better. Rogue.
I forgot I had this in my hand. Yeah. I was talking about Full Sail.
Here's the thing. I'm going to say this about, because I don't want to piss these people off, because I've had some of their beers and I do like them. Compared to what we've had tonight, it's not on par with what we were
expecting.
This just tastes like almost like a gentle IPA.
It's essentially what it is. However, I'm confused the fact that you have an American flag, but you've clearly got a communist Russian star in your O.
What are you, from Kenya? Because everyone thinks Obama is a socialist.
Is Russian.
not Russian. They think he's Kenyan.
They think he's Kenyan.
They think he's a socialist. What they do is they're like, socialist, communist, fuck, he's a Nazi. Have you noticed they move like through the ranks? They're like,
they get aggressive.
Really quickly, it becomes Nazi.
Honestly, the dude killed Bin Laden, and now the dude brings back Arrested Development. I don't know what else he can do to like win me over.
Happy.
I don't know what else he can do. That's right, Train. I just think, like, in our generation, we're gonna have a president that was voted president because no one else would do it. The one generous motherfucker that's out there is gonna go, yeah, sure, I'll be president. All right, yeah,
Great, dude, do it.
You're president.
We'll let you know what we want in a bit.
That's what it's gonna be like in the future. I predict that.
Or we're all gonna vote by text.
Calling it.
Calling it. You'll notice that we're not making eye contact but when we would record the podcast, we'd sit about this close with the microphone here, and we realized if we looked at people like each other, you couldn't hear us, and so we would always have to look at here and then like kind of talk out the side of our mouths and do sort of looks, and then yeah, it was a really awkward way to record stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been recording for a half hour on this one beer.
It's good. Calling it.